It's time to tell Sean who I am.
You need to know something, Sean.
Okay.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Okay.
And we're doing a story on how some companies allegedly rip off customers.
Okay.
And you need to know that there was a camera over there, and there was a camera over there.
Okay.
While you were doing the work last week. And I'd like to show you some of that video.
Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I have a really funny video for you guys, but also kind of a serious video at the same time too. So this is a video this basically happened like about a week ago, in which I was trolling this cryptocurrency investment scammer. He thought that he was going to get $19,000 from me, and I ruined the scam. I read out to the scammer. I called the scammer near the end of the video, and I actually read out the scammer's location to him. I read out his city and his country, and I also told him his internet provider, and I told him the type of device that he was on at the moment, and he kind of got a bit freaked out about that. But that's at the end of the video. I have timestamps down below if you guys want to skip to the specific portion of the video, if you don't want to watch the entire video. But anyways, in this video, at the start, I'm going to cover exactly what this scam is and how this scam works. So this is the cryptocurrency investment scam, and how this scam works is, you ever notice that when you're going on a lot of different YouTube videos, usually it's on popular YouTube videos, and this scam also appears on Facebook. I've seen this scam on Facebook in the comment section before, but this scam starts in the comment section of any popular video or any popular post. And basically, it's almost always on any kind of like investment video. So if it's like an investment post or an investment video, it's almost always gonna be in the comments. There's always bound to be one of these. And this scam is so out of control that if you just Google it, you will see literally hundreds of posts of people complaining about this scam. It is just absolutely out of control. But anyways, about it is, if you look at the comment section, you'll usually see somebody, like, it starts out with like a comment. It's like, you know, with this economy right now, it's like the best time to invest in cryptocurrency is right now, the markets are good, and blah 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 this. And then like one person will be like replying to that and saying like, oh, you know, how can I invest with this? And then a third person will be replying, oh, you know, check out this investor, they will make you a lot of money, they expanded my portfolio, they gave me thousands of dollars. And then another person replies, how can I contact them? And then the other comment just says, oh, you know, contact them on WhatsApp or contact them on Telegram. It's almost always WhatsApp or Telegram that they are using, and apparently they're using WhatsApp because it's encrypted, so it's a lot harder to track them. But I did actually manage to figure out what country and what city the scammer was in. I'll explain how I did that a little bit later. But basically, all of those comments are not real comments. They're actually fake. Those are bot comments. So those comments pretend to have a real conversation, and usually it's the most liked comment, so the bots will actually all like that comment. So it's like 40, 50 likes, and the reason that they like that scam comment is so that people see all the likes on it and they think, wow, people like this, so it's real, it's legitimate, it's so that people fall for it. You know, people look at a lot of these investment channels, like, you know, these stock market channels, and they see these comments, and these also appear in news videos, sometimes on gaming videos. They've appeared on my videos in the past too, and I delete and I block them. So how I basically came across this specific one is that I had gotten recommended a channel to me the other day. I never actually watched this channel before, but it was like a channel that gives like stock advice, and it was like a post, and like the post was a pretty popular post, and I just happened to look at the comments, and one of the top comments was actually the scam. So the scam was in the comments, and this YouTube channel had nothing to do with this. This YouTube channel was like an actual, like, you know, stock market, you know, YouTube channel. They were completely innocent in this. I'm not going to say their name here. They had nothing to do with this. It's just the scammers were just posting in their comment section. They didn't see it. You know, when you're a YouTuber and, you know, you have a lot of subscribers and you have thousands of comments, sometimes these scam comments pop up, and it's hard to just basically notice all of them. And so if you guys ever see any of these scam, like, you know, comments appearing in my comment section, and I don't happen to like see it, just like leave another comment on one of my videos, like, Professional, like, this scam comment is like over here, because I'm actively reading the comments every day on my videos. But if I happen to miss like a scam bot comment, let me know, because I blocked them. I blocked, like, you know, hundreds of scam bots on my channel alone, so like it's ridiculous. But most of the scam bots that I blocked on my channel are like giveaway scams, where like they pretend to be me. They're like, oh, you know, you won the Professionals giveaway, and they have my avatar, but it's like it's not me, and they're saying, you know, contact me on Telegram or WhatsApp, but, you know, all that garbage. But anyways, how the scam works is that the scammers, like I said, they're having a full conversation with each other. It's bots. It's not a real conversation. It's bots replying to each other, pretending to have a real conversation, and the conversation just doesn't seem natural. It's just not a proper, like, you know, conversation. It's like something just so out of place. I'll show you guys the comments in a moment here. But basically what happens is they will give you the investor's name in the comments, and they'll give you the WhatsApp number. Now, once you contact that WhatsApp number and you start texting the scammer, you know, the scammer will then direct you to a website. And what I noticed is the scammers get really mad when you don't text them through WhatsApp, because they expect you to text them through WhatsApp, but you can basically text a WhatsApp number through anything. And so I text them through Google Voice, and they get pretty upset. And I've had multiple scammers that get really annoyed at me when I'm not texting them on WhatsApp. Like, they want you to communicate with them through WhatsApp, but I was communicating them through Google Voice, and the scammer was getting irritated and getting annoyed that I wasn't talking to them through WhatsApp. But you guys will see that a little bit later. So once you contact the scammer and you talk to the scammer and you ask them, you know, for advice, the scammer will never pick up the phone. Very rarely will they actually pick up the phone. Most of the time, they will just text you, and if you actually try to call them, they will just say, oh, our line can't take calls, or our office is really busy. Basically, stuff like that. They don't want to talk to you, and the reason they don't want to talk to you is because they don't want you to particularly record their voice, and also because they don't want you to hear their accent, because a lot of times these scammers are pretending to be American investors, and this scam is largely not actually in America. This scam is actually largely in other countries. This scam happens in Southeast Asia, South Asia, and it also happens in Africa. There are scams like this that happen in the United States also with these investment scams, but most of these bot scams that are happening, these are happening outside the United States, and so they don't want you to hear their accent, because when they're pretending to be like an American investor from Los Angeles, for example, and you hear their accent and it sounds nothing like a California accent, you will know that it's a scam. So that's actually why they don't want to talk to you on the phones, and they try to avoid it. However, though, I kept telling the scammers how I had $19,000, and I tested the scammer's greed, and I was testing the scammer's patience, and the scammer was so greedy that they actually got into a phone call with me. So they got into a phone call with me, and I'm going to show you guys that a little bit later. And anyways, what ends up happening is the scammer sends you a link to their website, and they tell you, go to this website, and the website is fake. It's set up to make it seem like it's an actual investment site. It'll have like random pop-ups saying this person won, or it'll have like a little live feed of the stock market, stuff like that, to try to make it seem more believable. And usually at the website, they'll have like these comments that'll say like, oh, you know, this person like helped me make a ton of money, but it's fake because it's on the website. You know, they can create whatever comment they want on there. And what they want you to do is they want you to create an account on the website, and then they want you to buy Bitcoin and deposit Bitcoin. Once you deposit the Bitcoin on their site, it's basically lost. So whatever money that they want you to invest with them, that they will basically take it from you and they will steal it from you. Recently, actually, on Dr. Phil, they were actually talking about this. So let me actually play you guys a recent Dr. Phil thing. Dr. Phil, I actually like him because he actually covers a lot of this stuff, especially these romance and these investment scams, but this was a recent thing on Dr. Phil.
And where did you think the profits were coming from?
Well, it was the result of cryptocurrencies, precious metals investments that they said they did. Mm-hmm. And so I knew of crypto. I didn't ever dabble in it.
Then they realize that they've been scammed. What's really happening is the funds are being laundered through the cryptocurrency blockchain until it arrives at an exchange owned by a Southeast Asian actor. And the bosses tend to be Chinese nationals operating out of those countries.
Now, what I will say about that is one thing I was disagreeing with the expert on is the expert was saying that these scams are mostly from Southeast Asia, which I would not agree on that because I have encountered, you know, how many of these bot scams? 1, 2, 3 other bot scams besides this. And all 3 other of these bot scams, these were actually in Nigeria. These were actually not in Southeast Asia. So while these scams do appear also in Southeast Asia, they also do appear in Nigeria quite frequently. But anyways, let me actually show you guys the comments right here. Okay, so this is the scam comments. This is basically what I came across right here. And I have actually emailed this YouTuber. So I've emailed the YouTuber where these comments have appeared on, and I warned him about this, and I told him, listen, you gotta delete these comments and remove these comments as soon as possible. So hopefully, you know, he gets on that. Hopefully he receives my email. Hopefully he blocks these people. But basically, this is the scam. You know, this is from Michael Marcus 8665. It's like, seriously, it's like the scammers. The scammers are just so lazy that what they are doing is, what I think they're doing is they're probably just going on Google and they're just looking up like random American common names, like common names in America, like Michael Marcus, like that kind of name. And then look at the next one, Collins Evan. Collins Evan, Michael Dennis. So they're like, you know, if they had like a name like Michael Vasquez or Michael Johnson or Michael Kowalski, you know, stuff like that, you know, Michael O'Brien, you know, stuff, a last name like that would be more believable, but like Michael Dennis or like Michael Marcus or like Collins Evan, they're just basically taking first names and just making them last names. Yes, I know that some first names can be last names too, but it's just not as common as these scammers are making it out to be. So they're just looking up random common names in America, and they're just putting these in these accounts. But look at this. Michael Marcus 8665. Success is not built on success. It's built on failure. It's built on frustration. Frustration. What the hell? Frustration. Frustration. So you see grammar mistake right here, red flag. It's built on fear that you have to overcome. I pray that anyone who reads this will be successful in life. And then he says, thank you so very much for your excellent crypto report. I'm excited. I can eat ice cream every day, even though I don't hold memes coin. I make $35,000 weekly trade profits. What the hell? And the thing is, though, is that this scammer was so stupid that he used the same bot to reply to the same bot. So he basically said thank you to himself. That's how stupid this scammer is. But then you have the Collins Evan, and all of these accounts are fake. None of these accounts here are real. These are all fake. Sounds great. Do you think it's a good time to consider selling some crypto, or is it better to hold on to them for the long term? I'm considering rebalancing my $600,000 portfolio, so I'm curious about the best strategies for potential market downturn. Find quality stocks that have long-term potential and ride with those stocks. I found it takes someone who is very familiar with the market to make such good picks. So look at this conversation. Like, they're just talking about, like, you know, he's talking with his 600,000 portfolio, asking for the best strategies for potential market downturn. This guy's telling him to find quality stocks, long-term potential, and ride with those stocks. It's just not, it's not a natural conversation. It's like, even on channels that talk about the stock market, this is just not the way people talk to each other. Like, people aren't going to be making these long posts, and they're going to be basically a few sentences talking to each other, you know, quietly, you know, check out this stock, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, this stock might have a dividend coming up, stuff like that. Like, it's just the writing here, the grammar, it just does not seem like a natural conversation to me. It's not like something that, like, you would talk to a person on the internet. And then this part, Ma'am Alice understands the market movements. Ma'am Alice, oh my god. So right here, you can tell this is not, that English is not the scammer's first language just from this alone, because ma'am is not something, when you say ma'am, you don't use that when you're describing a woman to somebody else. You say ma'am when you're talking to her. So when you're talking to Alice directly, you say ma'am. But you don't say ma'am when you're basically when you're talking with somebody else. He was probably trying to say madame. That's probably what he was trying to say, which a lot of people don't even say that. It's kind of like a weird thing to say. But Ma'am Alice understands the market movements and knows exactly when to call. Put the a risk rate. Look, put has two T's in it. Also, grammar mistake again. The risk rate and loss rate were completely less. I've never met her in person, but if I work with her for a month, you will see that she is a genius and an entrepreneur. I have never met a better mentor and philanthropist. It's a delicate season now, so you can do little or on your own. Hence, I will suggest you get yourself a professional that can provide you with entry and exit points on the securities you focus on. So dot, not a capital, dot here, and you focus on, grammar mistake again. It might be beneficial to consult a financial advisor who can provide personalized guidance on your specific situation. Okay, now let me show you guys these accounts here. Let's take a look at this here. All of these accounts, we're gonna, you know, open up all of these here too right now. Okay, so look at this. Michael Marcus, the first one. Look at this. Joined February 22, 2022. Make sure you remember that date. Next one, more about this channel. Joined February 22, 2022. Collins, Evan, Michael Dennis again. Joined March 2, 2022. Iago Fred. And look at this. You can even see right here, you see these lines that are popping up on his avatar. These lines, this is from some kind of Google image you can see. Like, this is usually like when they're trying to advertise suits or something is being advertised, like when it has those lines through it, it's from some kind of website here. And look, February 23, 2022, and Akambi Segun. Look at this. Joined January 13th, So basically, all of these channels here, every single one of them don't have any content on them, and all of them were made in spring of 2022. They were all made January, February, or March of 2022. So the chances are that you have all these people just talking to each other at once, that none of them have any content on their channel, nothing at all, not even like, you know, video, just anything, like just even like terribly edited videos. The fact that they have nothing on their channels at all, and it's the fact that all of them have made their channels in the exact same year and within the exact same three months. No. These accounts are all made together. And as for these pictures are most likely from Google. That's exactly where they are. Google, Facebook, where the scammers will take pictures of real people and they will basically put them on here and they will impersonate them. And this name right here, Akambi Segun. This name was very different than a lot of the other names. It was not, this is not a common name that you hear in the United States, in my country. And so I decided to actually look up this name, Akambi. I wanted to see actually what would come up for it. Let me show you guys right here. So just looking up the name Akambi alone, it says here where this name is the most common. And this name is the most common in 2 countries, Benin and also in Nigeria. So you see right here, these countries, it is most common in Africa, and that gives me a little bit of a hint right there. When I was looking at that, I was already suspicious that the scam was probably going to be in Nigeria. The scammer was going to be using a Nigerian name, possibly also Benin. But the thing is, in the past, I encountered a scammer, and that scammer, the name that they gave me for the investor was the name of a Nigerian comedian, like a Nigerian comedian and a Nigerian singer. And so the second that I saw that name, I was like, oh yeah, the scammer was probably in Nigeria. They probably took like that singer and comedian's name and they just used that. So they were basically looking up like random, you know, common names in America. And then when they were done with that, they probably couldn't come up with another name, or they were too lazy to look up more names. And so they decided just to put Akambi on like one of the bots. So here, this is the bottom part of that same comment section, and they show their WhatsApp number where they tell you to text them on WhatsApp. I blurred this out because I don't know if I'm allowed to show actual phone numbers on YouTube because of YouTube's terms of service. But that's basically it. That's how they get people in contact with the scam, is that they tell people to contact them on WhatsApp. You start texting them, and they tell you how they're going to make you a big investment, and then direct you to their website. Okay, so let me show you guys the text messages that I sent the scammer, and they're going to get pretty irritated, and also you're going to see the scammer's grammar. This is going to be kind of funny. So I said, "Hi, is this Alice Terry, the famous investor? I'm trying to retire and make a good investment. I saw your comments online. Can you help me make some money?" And they said, "Thanks for contacting me. Yes, kindly register on WhatsApp and text me afterwards for better conversation." And it's kind of weird. These scammers always are extremely formal. They say, "Kindly do this." They'll call you dear, or they'll call you dearie. It's like nobody really talks like that. In America, it's like really rare, but you can see the scammers getting irritated that I'm not on WhatsApp. And I said, "Hello, Alice, I'm sorry, I have to go to sleep soon. Can I call you tomorrow? Do you have a website for your services I can look at and sign up?" And they said again the same thing. They just copied and pasted the message. Kindly register on WhatsApp and text me afterwards for better conversation. So the scammers, what I noticed is the scammers get really mad. And this isn't the first scammer that gets really mad when I'm not using WhatsApp. So they want you to text them on WhatsApp, but you can text a WhatsApp number for basically anything. And so I was texting this WhatsApp number for Google Voice, and they get really upset. And apparently the reason they get angry is because WhatsApp is encrypted, and so you're texting them through a non-WhatsApp number, and so they get really annoyed by that. Scammer then, you know, texts me like 30 minutes later, "Okay." And I said, "I want to make an investment tomorrow. I wanted to ask you, how much do you think I should invest? I have $12,000 in my retirement account. I can do all $12,000, but I would feel more comfortable with $8,000. Is your investment FDIC insured? And how can give me in profits?" So I made a mistake here. I was going to say, how much can you give me in profits? That's what I was going to say, but I forgot to write much. But I asked them, is FDIC insured? And FDIC, that is Federal Deposit Insurance Company, that is through the government. So basically, if your bank falls apart, the government is going to compensate you up to $250,000. But the thing is, though, FDIC insured is not towards investments. So investments are never FDIC insured. And I gave them basically a number here. I said I have $12,000 in my retirement account, but I can do, but I'd be more comfortable with $8,000. I wanted it to basically sound realistic. And the scammer said that is very good. No, that's very good. Not that's is very good. That's is very good. Your investment is 100 safe and secure trading with me. And scammers do this also. They will take that red 100 number and they'll just constantly copy it. Your investment is 100 safe and secured trading with me, okay? Yeah, BS. And once your trading is complete, you can make withdrawal direct to your wallet or bank account, directly to your wallet or bank account. Trust or giving it to those who deserve it 100%. Oh, and you definitely deserve my trust. Kindly register on WhatsApp and text me afterwards for better. Again, they're getting pissed that I'm not texting them on WhatsApp. Can you say? And I just kept ignoring it. So when they kept telling me text me on WhatsApp, I just kept ignoring it and kept talking to them through this. I said, can you send me the link to your website? I want to sign up for your service. And they said, you know, text me on WhatsApp. And they gave me their exact number, so I put the scammer's name as Get a Job Loser. And they just texted me the exact same number I was texting them on. I don't even know why they did that. But basically, at this point, I was worried that the scammer was going to break contact if I kept texting them without WhatsApp. I didn't want to go on WhatsApp, so what I wrote, hi, Alice, I don't like downloading apps. My grandson does it for me. I want it to basically sound like an old man. Can you just send me your website? I want to sign up and start my investment with you. And then the scammer says, Get a Job Loser. Do you hold any crypto portfolio at the moment? And I said, no, but I can buy some. I do mostly stocks. I own shares in Coca-Cola and Microsoft. Okay, now you need to purchase Bitcoin worth $8,000. So I'll guide you on what you need, what next to do. What you need to do, not what next to do. Basically, what's going to happen here is if a victim falls for this, they buy the Bitcoin, they then log into the scammer's website, and they deposit the Bitcoin on there, and the scammer promises that they'll give them massive returns. The Bitcoin is gone at that point. Once it's deposited on the scammer's website, it's gone. Scammer will take it. Okay, where should I deposit it? I will go to my bank later today and buy Bitcoin. And they said, are you buying with an ATM machine, or do you have any preferred platform? I'll probably put the money in my checking account and buy it through Robinhood. They don't want me to do that. What do I do next? Robinhood, that's a real trading platform, by the way. I do not, so they're not going to want me to do it through Robinhood. They are just going to want me to do it through their website. I do not buy the idea of purchasing on Robinhood, as it will be difficult to transfer to your trading account through Robinhood. Do you have a Coinbase account, if I may ask? So I'm not too familiar with Coinbase. I know that it's a website that deals primarily in cryptocurrency. I know scammers use it a lot of times, but if anybody in the comments knows more about Coinbase and you know why scammers use Coinbase, let me know in the comments down below. The only thing I know is that that website is way more common for scammers, and it's primarily a crypto website. I had a friend a couple years ago where she was talking to this scammer, and he basically was trying to get her to buy crypto on, I think it was on Coinbase, but I stopped that. I convinced her not to do it. And then I said, I can make one. What do you want me to do? And scammer says, it seems you never purchased crypto before. No, I have only used stocks, but I'm open to learning. How much does your course cost, and what is your fee? It would have been pretty much easy if you can sign up for a WhatsApp messenger so I can work you through with a screenshot. So again, they're getting angry that I'm not using WhatsApp. I don't know if they can send a screenshot to a non-WhatsApp number. That I'm not sure on. Maybe somebody in the comments will know. But again, they're getting angry that I'm not using WhatsApp. Then they say, now this is how it works. You'll purchase Bitcoin with your investment. Next, you'll sign up for a live trading account, which has to be funded with the crypto purchased and trading begins. So again, they're going to just steal the crypto the second that it's in the account. Talking about my charges, I'm entitled to 5% of every profit I make for you, of which you pay me after withdrawals. I'm entitled to 5% of whatever profit I make for you. Okay, that sounds great. I thought it was going to be much higher. Can you purchase crypto through Bitcoin machines? And I said, what do you want me to do then? So they're going to want, I've never done that ATM Bitcoin machine garbage, but they're basically trying to get me to go to one of those. And then here on this part, the scammer basically, they sent me the link to their website. I will actually show the website in a little bit, so I'll show basically what their website looks like. Click on the link above and sign up for a live trading account, then let me know afterwards. And I said, okay, I will do it later today. I just have to take my wife to her bridge game soon. I will let you know when I'm ready. All right, dear, I'll be on standby. All right, dear. So again, the scammers are extremely formal, and they think that by calling you dear, they think that by saying things like kindly, sometimes they'll say love, you know, stuff like that. That's basically just to play on your emotions and trick you. They're trying to pretend to be your friends. Hello, I'm yet to get feedback from you. And that's a very common message that I've seen, that scammers always say, hello, I haven't heard from you. That they always say that. Hello, Alice. I'm sorry, I had a lot of things to do today. I had to get groceries. Is this the website you wanted me to sign up for? So you see here, this is not the same website the scammer sent me. I basically I made crypto clicks. So what I did at this point is I made a fake link. This is not to a real website. This is actually, what happens is, this is a Grabify link. And I will have Grabify on the screen right now. So Grabify is basically a website that allows you to create a custom link, and this is how I grab scammers' IP addresses. Basically how it works is that on Grabify, you take a link, you copy that into Grabify, and then you create your own custom link from it. It can't be the exact same type of link. It can't look like the link, the original link, but it redirects to the original link that you put on there. And what happens is, when somebody clicks on that link, it grabs their IP address. And so it grabs their IP address, and it will tell you basically their general location. It will tell you their country, their city, their IP address, what type of, browser they're using, what kind of phone device that they're using, such like that. The only way to really avoid that would be to use a VPN, but most of these scammers are so cheap and greedy that they don't even have VPNs, and this scammer certainly does not have VPNs. But anyways, I tricked them into clicking on the link. I'll show you guys in a moment basically where the scammer is. The scammer says, click on the above link, sign up a live trading account, then let me know afterwards. And they sent me the same, that Paragon crap. That's their scam website. I'll show you that in a moment here. But the scammer actually did click on this link. They did. So even though they sent me this link afterwards, they actually clicked on the link. Let me show you guys now where they are. This is where the scammer is. You see this? Nigeria Saki, and, they accessed it on, April 19th. And it was, what is it? Mozilla, Linux, Android, app, this, I'm not sure everything that says on here. When I actually click on the, the more info page, I basically get more info on this. And this is the full extent on this. So the scammer clicked on this on April 19th. And this is, 2:27 UTC time. I would have to look up what is UTC time? What is that? That is actually Coordinated Universal Time. So that is actually 5 hours ahead of me. And it says that the scammer is Nigeria Saki. They are using Chrome mobile, so they are using Google Chrome on a mobile device, and they are an Android device, Android 10. User agent, this says a bunch of things, Linux, Android. I'm not sure everything on here, but basically this is the most important part here. Scammer's IP and scammer's location, and this ISP, that is internet service provider. This basically says what kind of internet they are using. And I actually looked up Globacom. Globacom is actually a Nigerian internet provider. And then scammer says above is the website, and this also went on for a few days, me texting the scammer, by the way. Sign up and let me know afterwards. I said, hi, Alice. I will sign up in a moment. Let me know when you're ready. I wanted to talk to you in a phone call really quick. So at this point, I had the scammer's IP, and I wanted to talk to the scammer in a phone call. You said it's best to do $8,000, right? I have $12,000, but do you think I should add an extra $4,000? You said Bitcoin, right? Do you know the investor Raymond Boccino? He told me to buy Dogecoin. What do you think? So Dogecoin, that is a real cryptocurrency, but it's mostly a meme. And as for Raymond Boccino, Ray Boccino is the guy from GTA 4. So this is what I typically do, is when I'm trolling these scammers and they promise me like big returns, I tell the scammer, oh, I have like, I'm talking to another investor at this moment, and and they are promising me like even bigger returns than you. And I always do that just to basically see how they react, because if you just tell them straight away, I know this is a scam, they're just going to hang up on you and they're going to block you. But basically, this is like the best way to keep them talking, is to just pretend that you have a rival scammer that you're dealing with, because they get so mad. Like, imagine how angry they get thinking that a rival scammer is about to steal their victim. Please do buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is often considered the most versatile cryptocurrency for trading due to its high liquidity, widespread adoption, and established infrastructure. Talking about the best capital to do, like I always tell newbies, making money with a small account size can be tricky, but with an account size of 10 to 15,000 can be easy and faster. So the 12,000 in your account will be fair enough. And so again, remember they told me originally it's $8,000 that I would need. I told them I have $8,000 that I'd like to invest, but I have $12,000 in total, and now they're getting greedy and they're saying, you know what, I want your entire $12,000. And with your $12,000, I assure you, we'll hit a profit of over $30,000 in a period of few days. And this right here, this is actually very different than what the other scammer tells me, because I'm going to end up talking to two scammers. So in the video, later on, I'm actually going to call Alice, this Alice scammer. I'm going to talk to her for basically a few minutes, and then I'm going to end up talking to the scammer boss. And the returns that this Alice, fake Alice, is promising me, and the returns the scammer boss is promising me is very different. She's promising me, remember, $30,000, and that's profit $30,000. So that's extra on top of the $12,000. So that'll be, $42,000 that I would get back in total. The scammer boss is promising me $15,000. Not $30,000. So it's very different. And look at what they say. They say, I assure you, No scammer is ever, I mean, no investor is ever going to talk to you like that. No investor is ever going to say to you, I assure you. They're always going to, investor is going to tell you, I believe with the best of my ability that we can make you a pretty good profit here, but there's always risk. That is what any good investor will tell you. They will tell you that there is always risk. And the thing is, though, is nobody is going to take $12,000 and they are going to basically make, you know, 2.5 times that money in just a period of a few days. That's not going to happen. And even if you took $12,000, is almost no investor is even going to give you half that, like $6,000 back in a few days. That's almost never going to happen. If that was the case, where people could just invest like $12,000 and get $30,000 in a few days, everybody would be doing that. That is what every single person would be doing that. So literally, if you take $12,000 and you invest it, you'll be lucky to get back even 50% of that in like a year. And what's it called? Alice, I have really good news. I talked to my wife, and she took $9,400 out of her savings account for our investment. So I wanted to basically bring in my wife as an additional character into the story. And I said, with my $12,000 and my wife's amount, I can invest $19,400. I hope that number is okay. It's higher than what we agreed on. I haven't heard from you. Please let me know when you're ready to call. I want to sign up. That's very good. All you need to do now is sign up. Have you signed up? And I said, hi, Alice, I'm sorry, I wasn't at my phone. Can you tell me what time you are available? I will call you and start my investment. I'm available now. We can proceed as soon as possible. And then I said, I will call you in 10 minutes. Thank you, Alice. So again, the scammers really don't want to talk to you on the phone. And I just said, okay, and I made it seem like the way I worded it back to her is I made it seem like she was trying to tell me that she wants to talk to me on the phone, but no, she was just pushing me to go to the website. But I'm saying, oh, you want me to talk to me on the phone, right? And what I started doing is I started dialing her number at this point. She wasn't answering a few times, but I actually will have that later in the video. So this conversation that's going on right now, this is what in the middle of my phone call. So I'm going to show the phone call in a little bit when I'm talking to the scammer, but these next messages are basically in between the phone calls. And then the scammer says, we can talk as much by texting. I do not make calls with this line because of distractions. Lots want to call. Well, distractions is they're your clients. How many people are calling you exactly? So again, the scammer doesn't want to talk to you. Alice, what's happening? I tried to call you a few times. I haven't been able to reach you. I'm ready to make the investment. Can you call me? We can talk as much by chatting. Okay, I'm going to call you now. So they said that we can talk as much by chatting. They're saying that by texting, basically. But I'm assuming that that's by phone. And so I'm saying, okay, I'm going to call you now. I start calling them. They're not answering. Alice, can I please talk to you or someone at your office? I wanted to make the investment today. Alice, could you hear me? So again, basically what happened during this time is when I was calling the scammer was actually calling me back and answering the phone. And what happened was the scammer was basically saying, hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? And would just hang up after just like a minute or two. And I think the scammer was doing that on purpose just to say, oh, I can't talk to you. I have bad internet connection. And basically trying to convince me back into this text message. And I said, please stop hanging up on me. I want to make this investment and go to sleep. I had a long night shift. We can talk as much by texting. I do not make calls this line because of distractions. Lots want to call. So here's the thing about this. Think about this. Is any real investor going to tell you that they can only talk to you through text messages? Like, imagine, like, you're making, like, a $12,000 investment. And the investor is like, oh, I can never talk to you on phone. I can only talk to you for WhatsApp. Like, seriously? Then I'm going to sleep. And then, again, lots trying to call. Again, not proper grammar. This isn't how you do business, Alice. We agreed to talk. I was ready for the call, and you hanged up on me. Please kindly text me. And I said, if you want to invest with me today, call me or I'm going to sleep. I am not going to message anymore today. And then they said, it's okay. I was worried they weren't going to talk to me for the rest of the day. So then I said, Alice, are you going to talk to me today or not? Please let's just do this investment so I can go to sleep. Alice, what happened? And then scammer says, it seems you are not ready to proceed today. You can go ahead with sleep. I have so much to attend to. And I said this, I wanted to compare our rates, but you aren't answering. I will go to the investor Raymond Boccino. He told me he can guarantee me a return of $100,000 in 2 weeks. Here is his site. I am ready to proceed today, but you keep hanging up on me. I think I will contact Raymond Boccino instead. So they told me I'm busy. Let's do this tomorrow. And then I told them that, and what I was worried at this point is I was worried that the scammer was going to try scamming other people in between. And so I wanted to make sure they weren't going to be scamming other people. And so basically what I did was I brought in, Raymond Boccino from GTA 4 again. And I told the scammer that, if you don't talk to me, I'm just going to talk to Raymond Boccino and I'm going to invest with Raymond Boccino. And the scammers are so greedy. Greed is the #1 factor in their downfall. That's how you basically get them to keep talking to you, is just talk about the money that you're going to send them, because they're just obsessed with money. They're so greedy. And so the scammer is basically thinking, if I don't talk to this old man right now, then I'm going to lose $19,000 to this rival investor. That's basically what the scammer is thinking, or rival scammer, I should say. And as for this site that I sent the scammer, this site is that premium trader garbage. So remember a couple months ago, I made that video where it's like the angriest scammer that I ever called. That is actually the exact same website that I sent the scammer here. So this is a rival scam website to them. This is like a real scam website, and this is they are basically running the exact same scam as these people, but they're rival scammers. And so when she clicks on this link, she's gonna see this, and she's gonna know that this is a rival scammer, and she's gonna be like, oh no, I'm gonna lose all this money to this rival scammer right now. So I said, I just want to call you for a few minutes. Can you please answer? Look at what they said. This is the best part now. They are a lot of scammers. There are a lot of scammers, not they are a lot of scammers out there claiming to be the real ones. Don't be a vitamin. Don't be a vitamin. Oh my God. Don't be a vitamin. And also this scammer that I'm talking to, surprisingly, this scammer actually is a woman. They actually are a woman. I talked to them on the phone a little bit later, and that did surprise me a little bit. It's the second scammer that I talked to that was a woman. Most of these scammers are not women. Most of the scammers are men. I would say like 90% of them are men. So women don't typically work in a lot of these scam operations. It does happen, but they don't typically work in a lot of these scam operations. So I was kind of surprised by that there was a woman working there. But anyways, they said that don't be, they are a lot of scammers out there claiming to be the real ones. Don't be a vitamin. Yeah, don't be a vitamin. I actually think they meant to say a victim, but they somehow convinced, they somehow tricked, they somehow messed up victim with vitamin. They somehow mixed that up. I don't know how you can mix up victim and vitamin, but they somehow did. But I will say this, is I am the vitamin. I am the vitamin, and the scammer is the disease, and I'm about to cure this right now. Alice, call me when you have a better internet connection. I can hear you clearly, but you cannot hear me for some reason. And then they say, my internet connection is very poor. We can talk as much by chatting. Again, they're trying to direct me to text messages. They don't want to talk to me by phone. When will you have a better connection? I don't really know. That's why I prefer you chatting with me. And I said, Raymond Boccino has a fine connection. I've talked to him earlier. So again, I'm trying to make the scammer panic, thinking that I'm talking to Raymond Boccino. Alice, can you do a better offer of a $100,000 return? Raymond says he can give it to me in a week with my $19,400. And look at what Alice says. He wants to scam you. Trust me. Raymond talked to me on the phone, which you haven't. Trust or giving it to those who deserve 100. He told me you don't want to talk to me because you are a scammer. So I'm trying to make the scammer panic at this point. And the only reason they're warning me that it's a scam is because they don't want to lose the money to a rival scammer. So that's what it irritates the scammer so much, is basically when you connect them with a rival scammer. You can go ahead and investment with him. No, you can go ahead and invest with him, not investment with him. But believe me, you will come back and say to Alice, you're right. I will... No, she's supposed to say, and come back and say to me, you're right. That's what it is. You'll come back and say to me, you're right. Not Alice. Like, the grammar is just so bad. I have Raymond on the phone here. Can you answer? Raymond told me you wouldn't answer the phone. This is really bad customer service, Alice. How do I know you are real? I will refer you to my top trader so that she can guide you through the process. Tell me what time tomorrow she can call me. We can schedule it. And then the scammer says, I'll refer you to our customer care rep to reach out to you and have your questions answered. And then I said, I have a call with Raymond tomorrow around the same time. So if she wants my business, she has to call me earlier. Oh, man. And then this is basically what the scammer does, is name customer service P. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. And then the scammer gives me a phone number. And the scammer sent the same phone number twice. I don't know why. Again, I had to blurt these out, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm allowed to show phone numbers for YouTube's terms. We'll call you now. And then I said, let me know once done. And then basically, Alice, what happened? Your representative hanged up on the phone when I connected Ray Boccino. So basically what happens is I was talking to the scammer boss at this point, and I connected, Ray Boccino, but it was actually me at the same time too. I was just doing a separate voice. I was doing my old man voice. Hey, Alice, you there? And then I was doing my Ray Boccino voice. Hey, this is Ray here. That's what I was doing. And the second I did the Ray Boccino voice, the scammer boss actually hung up. But I did actually manage to get him in a call a second time. But I will refer you to my top trader so that she can guide you through the process. Name Stella Olson. Again, I don't know who this person is. This person might be a real investor name, and the scammers might have basically just impersonated her name. But if there actually is a Stella Olson out there that's an investor, she's innocent in this. These scammers are just impersonating people's names, or they're stealing people's names. And kindly text her and keep me posted. And again, so Alice Terry and the Stella Olson, these are not real names. These are basically fake names, and a lot of times these are names they look up online, and they basically pretend to be these people. But anyways, that's pretty much it. That is the last message, at least for now, that I'm going to show here. Let me actually show you guys the scammer's website. Okay, so this is the scammer website, and this number, this 25,609 number, this number has basically stayed the same for like a week. 12.5 million average investment, BS, that's your average investment. 200 countries supported. Invest for a future in a stable platform. Make a profitable fortune from investing. Grab your profit, invest now. Enjoy real benefits, rewards on your secure investing. That link doesn't even work. So this doesn't even work here. And when I actually looked up this site, on Google, I actually had 3 separate links that came up that said it was a scam. And I even found this from the International Organization of Securities Commissions, which apparently this is from the Dutch government here. The Dutch government did their own investigation on this site. Netherlands Authority for the Financial Markets warns consumers not to respond to offers from Paragon Bulls Trade. This company's suspected boiler room. Paragon Bulls Trade has approached persons without being asked to offer them investment proposals. A boiler room is a collective term for fraudulent individuals and organizations using clever salespeople to call potential investors to pressure them into buying shares that promise high returns, cold calling. In reality, the shares are either worthless or non-existent. The AFM has established that Paragon Bulls Trade does not have an AFM license or a European passport. So again, clear scam. And do not go to this website, guys. Please do not go to this website. Don't give them any kind of traffic whatsoever. But I'm just going to basically show you guys, the website here. Welcome to Paragon Bulls Trade. And also, this website has multiple grammar mistakes. So, like, the layout of the website actually looks nice. Like, it looks believable, the layout. This just never changes, never updates. But you're going to see a lot of grammar mistakes. Paragon Bulls Trade is an investment company that deals with making money from the unpredictability of digital currencies and offers great returns to our clients. Paragon Bulls Trade was formed in 2015 by a group of professionals, not professional persons, and experts from the banking, money, and innovation industries, all of which are multi-billion-dollar organizations. Through our global organization, we provide an exceptional global perspective on the cryptocurrency market. This puts us at a fantastic position to meet the unquestionably global needs of our clients. Our work is always designated to have clear benefits, and every one of Our work is always designated to clearly benefit each and every one of our clients in both short-term and long-term investments. To assure profits for all areas of our business, we concentrate our efforts, make the most of our worldwide reach, and strive for excellence in everything we do. And look, choose investment. Why choose investment plan? Why choose investment plan? What the hell? Choose an investment plan, not why choose an investment plan. We are always ahead providing professional solutions for your trading. Expert management. Team of professionals that make sure risk are managed properly. No, team of professionals that makes sure risk is managed properly, not risk are managed properly. Secure investment. Your investment and profit are 100% guaranteed and are also insured. Doesn't explain how it's insured. And again, remember what I said is that no investment is insured. No like cryptocurrency or stock market investment is ever insured. The only kind of investment that is really insured are basically CD investments. And what a CD investment basically is, that is when you let the bank borrow money. So like, let's say that you do like an investment for like, a CD investment for $100,000. You let the bank borrow $100,000. So the bank has to pay you that money back, and you get maybe like 5% after a year, so like $5,000 return. That is FDIC insured because it's not really risk in it because the bank is just borrowing money from you. But anything with cryptocurrency stocks, there is risk involved in that, and the federal government is not going to bail you out over that. So it's not insured. This is obvious that this is a scam right here. Instant withdrawal. All operations are automated. We have designated a stress-free system for you. BS. Management consulting. We consult for existing organizational with financial problems and develop solutions. We consult for existing organizational what? With financial problems. We consult existing organizations with financial problems and develop solutions. Not we consult for existing organizationals. Just terrible grammar. Verified security. Our security systems are top notch. We make sure we make use SSL, Komodo, Cloudflare, and high security measures are in place. I don't know what most of these are, but this is BS regardless. Financial coaching, helping clients overcome their struggle to attain financial goals. Yep, financial coaching, and you can't even talk to people on the phone most of the time. You have to refer them to WhatsApp. And look at this here in the corner. You see this? It's a WhatsApp symbol. So literally, their support is through WhatsApp directly. That's a red flag right there. Invest offers, investment plans. We have a wide range of plans to suit our investors. Starter plan, $500 to $699. 5% every starter plan. Basic plan, $700 to $999. 10% every starter plan. Gold plan, $1,000 to $1,500. 30% every starter plan. Profit for lifetime. All three of them are profit for lifetime. Capital will back. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Capital will back. And lifetime earnings. Yeah, nobody's going to guarantee you an investment with lifetime earnings. All BS here. They're just going to steal your money. How it works, register and log in. Creating an account is the first step. They need to log in. Add fund. Next, pick a payment method and add funds to your account. Select an investment plan. Select the investment plan you want and get ready to receive massive returns. Oh my god, it's like no actual investor site is going to talk to you like this. Select the investment plan and get ready to receive massive returns. BS. Enjoy super results. You can enjoy incredible results when your order is complete. Testimonial. Check our client feedback. Take a look at what our satisfied investors are saying. From James Gray, interior decoration. They have okay, that's highly recommended these guys to everyone who is in search of investment and excellent customer support. Who is in search of investment? Excellent. It's just worded weird. You'll be able to find what you need and more right here with no hassle. Thanks for your time and effort towards our project. Becky Fox, school teacher. You never know what is going to happen until you try, but let me tell you that taking risk with these guys was totally worth it. Now we are a regular client, and this was probably the best decision we ever made. I appreciate your assistance and great work. No capital I here. LL Swift, fashion designer. I enjoyed working with you guys very much. No matter what issues or questions popped up, you were always there to assist. I appreciate your service, quality products, and professional approach in every aspect. Keep up the excellent job and let us know what comes next. Any questions, we got answers. We are here to help you go through the process. Paragon's Bulls Trade is an investment company that deals with making money from the unpredictability of digital currencies and offers great returns to our clients. How can I get started? You can get started by clicking on the sign up button and start receiving massive returns. Again, the wording, you're going to receive massive returns. Which plan is suitable for me? Well, if you having a hard time deciding a plan, you can use our chat box, and we will help you make a decision that will fit your portfolio. Well, if you having a hard time. Well, if you're having a hard time. What is the minimum deposit? Minimum deposit is $500. What is the minimum withdrawal? The minimum withdrawal is $700. Still not clear about something? Use our chat box to clarify any questions you have. We have a swift response team to respond to you. So anyways, this site is just so glitchy, guys, that when I actually go to this here, look, and I go to this here, I can't even go back to the other ones. I'm gonna have to refresh the site now. And I'm gonna show you guys something. There is actually a very easy way to tell if these photos are fake. And what I mean by fake photos is that this guy is not James Gray. This woman is not Becky Fox. And this is not LL Swift. And again, it's glitched, so I'm going to have to refresh the page to make those pop up again. But anyways, what these people are is these people are probably people from Google. And just look at the pictures. Look at like the way these pictures are taken. Like this, like, you know, some guy like just standing on a street. It doesn't seem like a selfie picture. This too here, this. This seems like actors. They seem like they're maybe from like a commercial or they're modeling for something or something like that. But the people that are in these pictures are innocent. All three of these people. These people, like, I'm 99% sure that the people that are in these pictures don't have anything to do with the scam whatsoever. These are like innocent people that were probably, you know, acting for something, for like a commercial or something on Google. And these scammers were just going around looking for photos of people and then just took their photo, put it on their website, and just put in James Gray and created that name for them. But let me show you how to tell. So what you do is use the snipping tool. And snipping tool, this is basically available on most Microsoft systems. Just look up snipping tool, hit new here, and what you're going to do is snip the picture, the image right here. We're going to snip this. Then we go to Google. Once we're in Google, we're going to hit this, search by image, Google Lens. And now here, we can choose these, and I already saved the other pictures here. So we look up this picture right here, this first one. And look at what comes up. We get two different sites that are coming up with this picture. So what this basically does for Google Lens is this will show you where the images are coming from. And this is something else here, like brand new online trading platform. This is probably a scam too. This is most likely a scam, this thing too. I don't know what this is probably a scam. I'm pretty confident this is a scam site to another one. But it looks like scammers are using the same images. And look, it's the same image. See this? Chris Fox. Right here, he's James Gray. Here, he's Chris Fox. When it comes to digital marketing, there are loads of commentators that talk a good game, but 24 Cash App trading option helps you make it happen. They've enabled me, coached me, and given me confidence to share wealth, Horizon story, wealthy. It's engaging customers and industry commentators alike and bringing our new business great results. So on these websites, they can basically control whatever review they want to put up here. And so they're taking some picture from Google and they're just putting it on this. Both of these sites are scam sites. They're probably both fake. And then we got this. What is this? Another Bitcoin site. This is probably a scam too. And look, it's the same layout. 25,609 members. The exact same thing. 12.5 million average investment. 200 countries supported. Investment plans. And I'm already getting a bot that's already asking me questions. Let's see, can I find that picture? Oh, here it is. Look, it's the same guy here, and it's the same woman here too. That woman here. Maria Jacket. This is not Maria Jacket. Maria Jacket and Tom Latham. I think they confused the names here. We help organizations across the private, public, and social sectors create change that matters. Welcome fat who window extend a formal, removing welcome civility or hasten is justice elderly, but perhaps expense what? We help organizations across the private, public, and social sector create change that matters. Welcome fat who window. It's the exact same thing again. And I think I saw this image on the other site before. So literally they are basically just taking these images and just scammers are using the same image for multiple sites. The thing is though, when I try to look up the other picture, I just get the crux one here. Find image source. Yeah, that's all I get. And I try to look up the third one. I don't get any hits for this one, unfortunately. So this other picture, I don't get any results on that. I'm not sure where they could have gotten this picture from, but I'm convinced that this one has nothing to do with the scam either. They probably found the picture somewhere else. But that's pretty much it. Is you know, they're just using fake pictures on here, creating like, you know, fake reviews. And they're basically trying to trick you into depositing Bitcoin on this scam site. But anyways, let's move on to the moment that I think everybody has been waiting for, basically when I call the scammers and I annoyed the living hell out of them. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Okay, so now we're going to be calling up the scammer here. This should be good. We'll see if they answer. Remember, they're desperate for their near $20,000. Let's see how this goes here. Let's see how their wonderful investment goes right now. Let's call.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Let's try again.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message.
Okay, so they're not answering. I know how I can probably get them to call.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
Oh, here we go.
Call from
Get a job, loser.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello, Alice. How are you?
Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello? Can you hear me, Alice? Oh.
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear me, Alice?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello.
Alice?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Alice, are you there? Don't hang up on me, please. Can we make this investment today? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, Alice, please, don't hang up on me because this is really bad customer service, okay? I've been sitting here waiting to do your investment here today, okay? I'm really tired. I did a night shift. I took my wife to a game of bridge this morning also, okay? I'm exhausted. I have the $19,000 ready. I'm ready to make an investment. Can we do that? Hello? Alice? My name is also Alex. You can call me that. My last name is Mason, but just call me Alex. Hello? Hello, Alice? Can you hear me?
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a... Call from
Get a job, loser.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello? Alice, are you there? Alice, why you keep hanging up on me?
Are you?
Alice, why you keep hanging up on me? What's that?
Hello.
Yeah. What did you want to say?
Hello.
Yeah, hello? Alice.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alice, can you hear me? Alice, hello? Alice?
Hello.
Alice, can you hear me?
My network is poor.
Your what? Your what is... What did you say? Hang on. Alice, can you hear me? Alice, can you hear me?
I have internet poor connection.
Alice, can you hear me? Okay, I think that she can definitely hear me. I think she's just scared to talk, because I'm checking my settings here repeatedly, and my settings are on, my headset here. I'm checking it. Yeah, they are on my headset here, so I don't know how she can't hear me here.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Hello, good day to you. My
Hello?
name is Ibrahim. I'm calling from Crypto Global Trust, Ohio.
Oh, hello. Are you a coworker of Alice?
Yes, she's one of our traders, and she asked me to reach out to you.
Okay, well, I first of all, I want to make a complaint about Alice, because her customer service skills are not good. I tried to talk to her on the phone several times, and she just kept hanging up on me and kept telling me that her internet connection was not good, and we scheduled a time to talk today. It was not good customer service.
I'm very sorry about that. Most times they are trading, and I'll refer you to one of our top traders.
Okay.
Stella, she's the best we have, and she should do a good job for you.
Okay.
So, what questions do you want to ask so I can,
yes. So,
you?
I have $19,400 to invest with you guys, and $12,000 is my money, and $7,400 is my wife's money. We're combining it, and if we give you the $19,400, as we're both retired at this point, how much money can you give us back in a week? What's our return like?
Because basically, for our top trader, she starts with a minimum of $15,000, and she trades over 50% to 80% in a week. That's our top trader, Stella. So we should be about maximum 80% in a week. That's fair enough.
So what would the exact amount be, like a round estimate? If we give you $19,400 in like a week, how much money will we get back?
That's about 80%. That's $15,520 in addition to $19,400.
So you can give me a $15,000 profit in a week if we give you
Sure.
$19,400?
Excellent. We have a top trader that does that.
And it goes into my checking account, right? When you're done?
Yes, you make withdrawals to your checking account and pay her 5% of profits made after withdrawals.
Okay.
So that's a charge you pay her.
I have a question. Has Alice told you about the investor Raymond Boccino?
No, she didn't give me a breakdown about
because
that.
I'm talking to another investor called Raymond Boccino. He's from Premium Traders. Have you ever heard of Premium Traders?
Never heard of them.
Oh, well, Raymond Boccino, he told me that if I give him... I found him on Facebook, and he told me if I give him $19,400, he can guarantee me a return of $100,000 in a week. Can you match that offer?
Oh dear, that's impossible.
What do you mean
That's
it's impossible?
Absolutely impossible. It's impossible. No one trades that.
What?
It's impossible. No one does that kind of trading in a week.
Oh. Wait.
Most
So
times
what do you mean that it's impossible? But Ray Boccino, he told me that he can give me $100,000 in a week.
Yeah, they're gonna rip you off your money. Don't bother. It's a fat lie. No one does that.
He's a liar?
It's a fat lie. Don't even bother because.
But the thing is, but Boccino told me that Alice is a liar, and he told me that Alice is a scammer.
If Alice was a scammer, nobody will offer you 50 to 80% in a week. That's fair enough. It's more reasonable than 100% in a week. Don't you think so?
Okay, hold on a second. Wait, I have Boccino here. I'm gonna call him right now. Hold on.
Dispatch a cell phone. It's switched off.
Oh, okay, hold on one more time. We'll try. Hello, how you doing? Oh, Raymond. Raymond, are you there? Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, Raymond, I'm talking to this gentleman right here. Well, what's your name, sir? Hello? Alice's partner, hello? What's your name? Sir?
The person you are calling is unable to... The person you are calling...
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Why did you hang up on me, sir?
I'm not supposed to speak to another trader. It's not part of the policy.
Oh, okay. Well,
so
don't worry. I hanged up on him already. He was yelling. He got really angry after you hung up the phone, and he kept telling me that you were a scammer. That's why you hung up.
It's impossible. I can easily spot them when I know them. Let me just give you a breakdown so you don't end up losing your money. So basically, most of the scammers, they're going to promise you high-end returns, but it's unimaginable. I'm going to go through the website currently and see what's premium 123. It's obviously a scam website. Don't bother. I've just spotted it. It's a scam website, so don't bother. I've gone through the website you sent me. Premiumtrade231.com. Obviously a scam. I've checked it with a scammer detector, so don't bother yourself. I'm not going to force you into trading with Stella or the company. Just take your time.
Wait,
if you
wait, so you're saying this site isn't real?
Oh, it's obviously a scam. Put your money there, it's gone. Don't bother yourself.
But when I log into the site, it tells me that people have won money. Like I get those little pop-ups, and they say that people have won money.
My dear, I'm just gonna give you a very good advice. I'm not gonna force you into doing it. It's your decision at the end of the day. Well, after you've lost your money, you're gonna say I told you so. Don't bother wasting your time going to that website to go and invest some money where you won't see it. Nobody trades. Even the top trader, seller, if you talk to her, she doesn't take calls most times. So if you text her and tell her someone promised you $100,000 with 15,000, she's just gonna laugh and say, "Don't bother." That's a fat lie. Nobody does over 100% in a week. It's impossible. And $100,000 is over 500%. Can you imagine that?
Well, I'm sorry, but listen, me and my wife had just worked really hard our entire lives, and we just have a lot of money that we want to invest, and we want to have like a really good retirement, you know? That's just what we're concerned about here.
Well, I'm giving you a breakdown. So, if you really want to start out slow, don't be in a hurry. Just start out slow. Don't be in a hurry to make that money because the crypto space is not what you just rush into. Start out with trading a weak, low returns. That's how you know a reliable platform. They are just low returns, below 100%. Most of them are like 50% in a week. It's sustainable. But when you're going 100%, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's not sustainable. Nobody does that. So just take your time. If you want me to refer you to our top trader to handle your trades, I can send your number, you text her on WhatsApp, and you pay her every week 5% of your profit made. That's how you pay. You make withdrawals to your bank. After making withdrawals, then you pay her 5%. You start a fresh week again of trading, so you repeat the same thing every week. It's as simple as that.
Huh. And this is like a direct deposit inside my checking account, right?
Yeah, you make withdrawals directly to your checking account.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's your name?
My name is Ibrahim.
Brian?
Ibrahim.
Brian?
Yes.
And where is your office located?
Florida.
Where?
Florida.
Oh, you're in Florida. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What can I just have the address of your office?
It's currently a satellite office for now. There's no physical office. It's satellite currently.
It's satellite currently. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can always call when you need any assistance or be of help. Anytime you need me, just dial up.
Oh.
If I'm not available,
hang on one second here. Before we just start our investment, can I just put my grandson on the phone? He just wants to talk to you for a second. Can you talk to him?
There'll be no need for that. Just send me a text what he wants to ask, and I'll respond
okay,
to him.
Hang on. I won't put him on the phone. Don't worry. Okay, but what's it called? I have one more question for you. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you this, Brian, earlier. Is my investment, is it FDIC insured?
Of course, it's insured by Lloyd's Insurance Company, Lloyd's of London. So you covered.
It's FDIC insured?
Of course, it's insured by Lloyd's Insurance of London.
Okay. But, I want to tell you something, though, Brian. I don't think that you've been completely honest with me, because I don't think that you're in Florida. I think that you're actually in Nigeria. That's what I think.
No, stop overthinking, okay? You think too much.
No,
when you think too much,
I think that you are actually in, I think that you're actually in Saki, Nigeria. And I think that your internet provider is Globacom. That's what I think. And I think that you're on an Android device. That's what I think.
Oh, you got it wrong, my dear. All wrong.
So, let me ask you something here. I know that this is a scam. You know, this is bullshit. You can just admit this to me right now. I know this is all a lie.
I don't really like arguing with clients. Just text me when you're ready, then put it
Okay,
through.
listen, buddy. I know how this whole thing works. You use bots on YouTube. Those comments aren't real. This is all a lie. You're in Nigeria. I know exactly where you are. I know Alice, that's not her real name. I know this is all a complete lie. This is all BS. The only reason you're getting pissed off at that whole Raymond Boccino thing is because you're pissed off that another scammer is going to take your money. Am I wrong? I know this whole thing is BS, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. If you can still hear me here, if you were a real investor and you knew anything about cryptocurrency, you would know that cryptocurrency is not FDIC insured. That's what you would know. You're such an idiot that you don't even know anything about cryptocurrency. You create these fake bots, you put them on YouTube, you put them on Facebook, you try to trick people, you make fake conversations, and you try to trick people into texting you on your WhatsApp garbage. And then you refer them to your site where you steal their cryptocurrency, okay? You're probably in some kind of call center or a hotel room. And I'm going to let you know right now, I'm going to be contacting the Nigerian cybercrimes police with all of this information right here, including this phone call. And I'm going to do everything in my power to have you people arrested. Oh, that's it. It's done. Okay, yeah, so Lily, that was it. See, that is not even any kind of arguing with me whatsoever. I called it out. I knew that the whole thing was a lie. I knew that the whole thing was BS. He was still keeping up on that there. But, yeah, that is just pretty much it. I'm surprised that he actually even went on the call with me that long. But yeah, that is just pretty much it for that, guys. Let me know what you think down below, and I'm going to also make another report to the Nigerian Cybercrimes Division. It's at least worth a try. I don't expect anything to happen here. We're going to try calling the idiot back one more time. Let's see if he's going to say anything.
The person you are calling is...
They're probably not gonna even try to reach out to me. They've probably blocked me at this point. You know, I was thinking about, you know, not doing a reveal, but I wanted to confront these people once, and I wanted to tell them exactly what they were, and everything there. I was trying to create another Grabify link, so when you guys heard me typing, I was trying to create another Grabify link, and I was trying to trick him into clicking on it to see if I would get something different for that phone number that was calling, but unfortunately, Grabify just wasn't loading in time. Oh, now he's saying text me, please. It's just, oh my god, come on, dude, seriously. This is all just a bunch of lies. I know that this is nonsense. This is all just liars. We'll try to call him again here, but it's like, oh, I can't even call the number now at this point. I can't even call the number now. And, yeah, he blocked me. I'm pretty sure he blocked me. So, listen, guys. Here's what I'll tell you something about this. That number that I was giving him, where he was like, he's all like, you know, $100,000, that's impossible. You know, you can't get a number like that. You know, he was right when he said that. But here's the thing about this, is that number that he was giving me, where he told me he could give me like $15,000 with like a week or 2 weeks or whatever it was, that number is also impossible. You are never going to get like a $15,000 profit in a week trading. Like, to get a $15,000 profit, you would have to get hundreds of thousands of dollars invested. That's what it is. And the only time that you're going to make that kind of money with that small amount of money is when cryptocurrency has some kind of unexpected boom, when something really unexpected happens in the market and it explodes. But the chances of that happening are just so slim and just so low. These people are just liars. And you guys heard that accent right there. The guy was telling me, oh, I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida. Well, maybe he's not from Florida, you know, but he could maybe, if I confronted him on the accent, he probably would say, oh, you know, I'm an immigrant. I'm in Florida. That's probably what he would do if I confronted him on the accent. But you guys heard that accent. Did that sound like a Florida accent to you? That sounded more to me like a Nigerian accent. I'm pretty sure that was a Nigerian accent. To any of my Nigerian viewers in the comments, I know a few of you guys also watch my content here. If that was a Nigerian accent that I was talking to right there, please let me know in the comments, because I am curious, and I'm pretty sure that it was a Nigerian accent. But just let me know in the comments if it was. Hey everyone, so it's been a week since I recorded that phone call with the scammer, and has anything changed? Is there an update to anything? The website is still up. Nothing has changed whatsoever with the website. I think the scammers have blocked me because when I try to call the numbers, it just goes straight to voicemail. That, or they discontinued their numbers. I did actually send Alice a text message, or I should say fake Alice, a text message right after that phone call where I revealed that I was scam baiting the scammer the entire time. So when I basically told him I know it's a scam, right after that, I had actually sent him this message. And I said, this is Agent Steve Haynes with the National Office of Security Enforcement. I know you are not in Florida, Alice, but you are really in Saki, Nigeria. You create fake bot accounts to trick people thinking they are having a real conversation. You were using Globacom internet, and you are an Android device running Google Chrome. And then I said, You feel good about yourself taking advantage of old people who work their entire lives. I wonder how you can sleep at night. Are your parents proud of you? You are evil people. And yeah, I do agree with that. They are completely evil people. They are horrible human beings. It's bad enough that they're scamming, but it's the fact that they're taking advantage of old people. They're targeting elderly people, specifically people who have worked their entire lives and just trying to happily retire. And so they're just going to take all the elderly people's money. Imagine, like, working decades of your life and then, like, being tricked by, like, some scammer, and some scammer just basically takes all the money that you've worked for your entire life. Imagine just how horrible that elderly person would feel. They feel like they've worked basically for nothing. And so the fact these scammers are able to do this stuff, they're able to sleep at night, there's absolutely horrible people. Now, as for my report to the Nigerian police, I sent 2 reports to 2 different cybercrime departments, the same departments that I always email, and unfortunately, I have not gotten any kind of reply. There is kind of an update with one of the departments, which I'll talk about in a moment, but let me say here. So this is the Nigerian cyber crimes. I think it's the Interpol unit. I think that's what the website kind of describes them as. But basically, this is what I wrote to them. And I was kind of rude in this email, but before anybody criticizes me for being rude in this email, I have emailed these guys, you know, dozens of times. Like, so many times I provided them with, you know, scammer phone number, scammer website, scammer IP addresses, the location of the scammer, you know, so much stuff that I can provide them with. I even tell them that I'll give them a voice recording of the scammer's voice. I describe as much as I can to them. And so I've basically been making these reports since August, and I've made like a dozen of these reports, and to 2 different departments, and I never get any kind of response. And when I actually do call one department, they never answer the phone. The second department, they do absolutely nothing. I actually argued with them on the phone, which I'll talk about in a moment here. But anyways, this is what I said to them. I have been tracking a scammer that is in your country of Nigeria in the state of Oyo. He's an investment scammer that's pretending to be an American investor, targeting elderly people in my country. They are pretending to be Alice Terry and are using bots on YouTube to create fake conversations. The bots like their own comments and try to create fake conversations to convince the victims they are real people. They then tell the victims to text them on WhatsApp, where they mislead them into a scam site that has them deposit cryptocurrency. Once the cryptocurrency is deposited, the scammer steals it. I've included screenshots of the comments down below. So I include in this email a bunch of screenshots of the scammer's bot comments, and I also include a screenshot of the scammer's IP address from the Grabify link. Oh, and additionally, there is some good news also here. The YouTuber who I emailed with that scammer that was posting the bot comments in there, he never replied to me, but he actually did remove the scam comments. So really good on him. Thank you for you know, reading it. I probably will send him this video. I don't know if he'll watch it because we both make very different content. But you know, it was good that he read my email, and it was good that he took action. He was actually really quick. Like, within just, you know, a couple hours of me sending that email, those scam comments were gone. Anyways, what is it here? The bots like their own comments and try to create fake conversations to convince the victims they are real people. They then tell the victims to text them on WhatsApp, or they mislead them into a scam site that has them deposit cryptocurrency. Once the cryptocurrency is deposited, the scammer steals it. I've included screenshots of comments down below. The website is fraudulent and has been investigated by the Dutch government. So basically, that website has been investigated by the Dutch government, and I included actually a link to that specifically. I have put the link on the scam website down below, as well as a Dutch article on it. I talked to the scammer and tricked him into clicking the Grabify link, where I got his IP address and his general location. I know he has an Android 10 device using Google Chrome as his browser. There are at least 2 people involved in the scam, which are a man and a woman. I have a voice recording of them. If you need that as well, let me know. I do not expect you guys to do anything, as every single report I've submitted has gone unanswered. I know you guys rather arrest innocent women, like Shoma Okoli for posting a bad review on Facebook about Arisco tomatoes, than doing something about real criminals. If you decide you want to do something, contact me at this email or my number below, and I'll be happy to explain further. So I included my phone number. I included the phone number that, you know, that scammer Alice, you know, was using, or fake Alice. I included the phone numbers that Alice gave me, and additionally, I included the scammer boss's phone number, the number that the scammer called me on. I put in the scammer's website, the Dutch government website talking about that specific scammer site, scammer's IP address, and screenshots of the bot comments and the scammer's IP address, and it's been a week, and of course, I have no kind of reply, nothing whatsoever. They really don't care. I don't think they're going to do anything about it whatsoever. I am going to have a video talking about the Nigerian cybercrimes police specifically, and just basically what I think of them. But when I say about that tomato paste, basically there's this woman in Nigeria who she had gotten arrested by the Nigerian cybercrimes department. So you have these cybercrimes in Nigeria that are just completely out of control. These cyber, criminals that are just, harassing elderly people in America and, you know, trying to take their life savings. And the police in Nigeria aren't doing much about that, but they are doing something about some woman who basically posts a bad review on Facebook. And the CEO of that company actually complained about that woman posting a bad review, and the cybercrimes department went after her. She's facing like 3 years in prison and or I think it was 7 years and like a $3 million fine, which is just absolutely ridiculous. That's at the top of their list, is a woman posting a bad Facebook review. But apparently, like, you know, scammers is going completely out of control and targeting elderly people. They don't care about that type of stuff. They're not doing anything about it. Now, I'm not trying to insult all the police in Nigeria. I know that there's good cops in Nigeria that want to do the right thing, but when it comes to the cyber police, I've had really, really bad bad interactions with them. Just really, really bad. I don't think they do much. I don't think that they care. And I'm gonna have a video just basically giving my thoughts on the police in general. And I'm also gonna have a video with my phone calls to the Nigerian police, because I've recorded several phone calls with them, and so I'll have a video coming up on that specifically. But also the second police unit that I actually reported to, the Special Fraud Unit. The Special Fraud Unit is garbage. They are literally the worst police unit that I have ever dealt with in my life. The Special Fraud Unit, at least the police cyber unit, the NPF cybersecurity gov unit, that unit, they never replied to me through email, but at least they answered the phone. The Special Fraud Unit, they have never answered the phone. I tried to call them several times, and in the past, I actually got this message on the screen. So whenever I would actually send them an email, giving all the information on the scammers, you know, general location, IP address, phone number, you know, the website, as much information as I could about the scam, well, what happened is I'd get that auto response right afterwards saying they'd contact me within a week. They never contact me. They never bother getting back to me, not one time. And on their website, it actually says that they take these reports very seriously, and they get back in touch with the person that's reporting or the victim, or they might not even see me as the victim. That might be their way of getting out of it. They're like, oh, this guy isn't the victim. He's just reporting scams. So basically might be their way of specifically getting out of it. And for people wondering, professional, why do the police in Nigeria, why do the cybercrimes, why are they not doing anything about this? And now a lot of people, when I talk about this on streams, a lot of you guys in the comment section say, oh, they're corrupt, they're in league with the scammers, but I actually don't think that's the main reason that the cybercrimes police are doing anything about it. There definitely is corruption in that unit, 100%, but the reason that I think that the main reason they don't do anything about these investment scammers, it's not necessarily that they're being paid off by the investment scammers, but it's because they really don't care. That is the main reason. The way that they look at this, and there's kind of bigotry in this. There's bigotry towards Americans. The way they basically look at this is they say, oh, you know, Americans are rich people. You know, they have a lot of money. These scammers are not targeting our people. They're targeting Americans. Americans can take a loss. It's not a big deal. That's the way they look at it. So that's basically what they think, because they just ignore it. They say, oh, they're not targeting our people, and so we really don't care. And what I will say, if you want to know how scummy this Nigerian cybercrimes police unit is remember how I showed you those auto response emails that I got? Well, now I don't even get those auto response emails anymore. Actually, now whenever I try to send them an email, the email will not be delivered. So in the past, I could actually deliver emails, send them emails, and I double-checked, made sure that I was sending it to the right email address. Now I can't send anything. And I tried 2 different email addresses that were on their website, and now nothing goes through. And I even made a second email, which I have my alternate, you know, scam baiting email. This one is from Yahoo, but I have my alternate scam baiting email from AOL, and I tried to email them on the AOL email. Same exact thing, you know, got an auto response that they are not accepting emails. So apparently they will only email you. You can't even email them, which is what is the point of even having the email on the website if they're not going to do anything about it. But that is pretty much it for this video, guys. You know, let me know what you think down below. So again, I'm gonna have, you know, more I'm gonna have a video just breaking down what I think of the Nigerian cybercrimes division in like in a future video this month. It's gonna be, or I should say May. It's gonna be coming out in. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. And again, to my Nigerian viewers, I'm not trying to insult the police in your country. I know there's good cops in Nigeria. I'm fully aware of that, but when it comes to these cybercrimes units, I've had really, really bad experiences with these guys. I don't think these guys care much. So, you know, let me know what you think down below of that. I tried. I know people are going to tell me it's useless making reports with them professional. I understand that, but at least I tried. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something about it. And for people wondering, you know, why did I reveal the reason that I decided to reveal myself here is because when I tell the scammer, you know, their general location, I tell them I know what kind of Android device they're on, I tell them I know how their scam works, and I tell them I'm reporting this to the, you know, the police in Nigeria. When he hung up on me, you know, he's at least a little scared. The second, you know, I say police is like the magic word, is they're just gonna hang up immediately. So, if anything, the fact that they blocked me, or maybe discontinued their number, hopefully I at least cost them some money. I cost them some time, because the amount of time they spend talking to me, they can't scam anyone else. So they're wasting time basically talking to me, and if I really freak them out enough, hopefully they change their location. Whatever hotel or call center that they're at, hopefully they change location. That's going to cost them money too. You know, having to, you know, create new WhatsApp numbers, that's going to be at least some process also. It's going to waste more of their time. So hopefully, you know, just them packing up, and at least they're not going to stop. I have no, you know, I don't think these guys are going to stop at all. These guys are going to keep doing what they're doing, but at least I wasted their time, and hopefully I'm getting them basically to move locations, which is going to cost them money. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, do drop a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.